911 location of your emergency.
2 miles out, south of town. A head-on crash.
How many people are injured?
I can't tell. I can't see. Get someone out here fast.
I will.
Oh my God.
Yes, ma'am, we just
I'm looking for him.
All right, LaDonna, I have deputies en route there, and I'm getting the help there, okay?
Get them there fast. There's 2 vehicles involved. I know whose fault this is. It's the one in the white pickup. They were driving on the other side of the road. Check over there.
I appreciate you.
We called Cassidy the little general, and she could walk into a room or any situation and command. She wasn't afraid. She wasn't afraid of life. She wasn't afraid of anything. She wanted people to be who they are. It didn't matter what society said. It doesn't matter what other people say, even to the point of your own parents. She wanted people to be true to who they are and be happy. You never knew when you went to sleep at night if you were going to wake up and she was going to have black hair, or if she was going to have orange or purple or green or whatever, and that was fine because it was hair. What does it matter? She was being true to herself. She lived what she said. You take a billion pieces of a person and try to condense them down, and you can't. She had her own voice, and that voice got stopped. At 5:15, I got the text message, "Mom, I'm leaving Walmart parking lot. I'll see you in a little while." And I said, "Okay, be safe. I love you." She said, "I love you, Ma." And I didn't know, but 7 minutes after she sent her text that she was coming home, she met the drunk driver and was gone at 5:22. You're just standing there, and you can feel the air. It won't go down. It won't fill your lungs. It won't. You're just numb. Officer Stuffer, he had some papers and he set them down. And he told me who he was. And he said, "I'm sorry to tell you, but at 5:22 this morning, Cassidy was hit and killed by a drunk driver." And I just stood there looking at him. Again, I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't get air in. And I remember my knees I went on the floor and I just sat there. And I told him, I said, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to wake up and go there. I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm sorry." I looked at my mom and I said, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't protect her. I'm sorry I let this happen to her." And that's all I could keep saying was that I was sorry. I can remember Officer Stauffer telling me that on the way, when he was taking the man to jail, that the man looked at him and said, "Will you please tell her family that I'm sorry?" He was already at a friend's house. There was no reason for him to get up and climb behind the wheel. From what I understand, he says that he had stopped drinking hours before. His blood alcohol content was still fairly high. They could smell the alcohol on him as they were asking him questions and things. If you make that choice to drink and drive, it could be your sister that you hit. It could be your mom. Her life is in storage boxes. I have one that holds her work gloves and her work goggles and things, and when you open it, you smell Cassidy after she got off work. I have a box that has some of her clothes, not hanging in a closet, not being put through a washer or dryer. I have a box that has her ashes. I remember when they called and told me that she was ready to be picked up. And my dad reached for her and I said, "No, Dad." And then I carried her inside of me. I carried her home from the hospital. I carried her when she was little and she couldn't walk yet. I will carry her home. And so for the last time, I picked up my child and I carried her home. All because of somebody else's choice.